Welcome to Mind Story. In the vast, sprawling concrete jungle of Los Angeles, there are thousands of stories unfolding every minute. Stories of hope, dreams, and ambition. But beneath the California sun, nestled in the dark heart of downtown, stands a monument to the city's anxieties. A place where dreams don't just die, they vanish. This is the story of the Hotel Cecil, and it is the story of Elisa Lam, a bright, adventurous 21-year-old traveler who in 2013 walked into the Cecil's lobby and into one of the most disturbing and profoundly tragic mysteries of the 21st century. To understand what happened to Elisa Lam, we must first understand who she was. Because she wasn't just a victim, she was a complex, intelligent, and deeply feeling human being. Born in Vancouver, Canada, Elisa was a student at the University of British Columbia, but her true identity lived online. On her Tumblr blog, which she named Ether Fields, Elisa documented her inner world with a raw, almost painful honesty. She wrote about her struggles with depression, her anxieties about the future, and her profound sense of loneliness. I am always haunted by the idea that I am wasting my life. But her blog wasn't just about darkness. It was also filled with hope, fashion, quotes from authors like Chuck Palahniuk, and a deep desire to see the world. In January 2013, she embarked on a solo trip across California. She called it her West Coast Tour. She posted photos from San Diego, visited the zoo, and seemed to be embracing the adventure she craved. Her final stop was Los Angeles, and the hotel she chose was the Cecil.
The Hotel Cecil was not just any hotel. It was infamous. A 700-room budget hotel built in the 1920s, it quickly became a magnet for the dark side of humanity. Its history is a catalog of human misery. The Cecil is linked to multiple suicides, mysterious deaths, and some of America's most notorious killers. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, lived on the 14th floor during his horrific killing spree in 1985. In 1991, Austrian serial killer Jack Unterweger, who preyed on sex workers, also used the Cecil as his base of operations. The hotel's reputation was so dark, it earned the nickname The Suicide. Locals in LA knew you don't stay at the Cecil. The psychological question is, did Elisa know this? Did she choose this place because of its dark allure, something her blog post suggests she might be drawn to? Or was it simply a cheap place to stay, a fatal, innocent mistake? The hotel had recently tried to rebrand, cordoning off parts of it as a hostel called Stay on Main. Elisa was initially placed in a shared hostel room, but according to hotel staff, her roommates complained of odd behavior and she was moved, alone, to a private room on the 5th floor. This is the first critical psychological marker, her odd behavior. What did they see? The hotel, unfortunately, was not specific.
On January 31st, 2013, Elisa was scheduled to check out. Her plan was to head to Santa Cruz, but she never checked out. She never called her parents. For Elisa, who spoke to her family every single day of her trip, this was completely out of character. This was the moment the alarm was raised. The LAPD was called. They searched the hotel, including her room.
Her wallet, her ID, her phone. All of her belongings were still there. But Elisa was gone. They searched the hotel with dogs, but the canine units reportedly lost her scent on the 5th floor. This detail is crucial. It implies she didn't just walk out the front door. The investigation hit a wall. Weeks went by. The family was desperate. The police had no leads, no suspects, and no sign of Elisa Lam. The Hotel Cecil, it seemed, had claimed another story.
But there was one place the police hadn't fully utilized: the hotel's vast network of security cameras. They scoured the footage, and what they found did not solve the mystery. It became the mystery. On February 13th, desperate for public help, the LAPD released a 4-minute video clip to the public. It was the last known sighting of Elisa Lam, and it is, to this day, one of the most unsettling pieces of footage ever released. The video is silent, grainy, and filmed from a security camera inside one of the hotel's elevators. It shows Elisa, alone. She enters the elevator. She presses multiple buttons, but the elevator doors do not close. This is where the story shifts from a simple missing person case to a global obsession. Because what happens next has been analyzed, debated, and dissected by millions. We see her pressing buttons, looking out anxiously, hiding in the corner, stepping back out, and gesturing with her hands as if she's talking to someone or something that isn't there. Her movements are strange, disjointed, and desperate. Is she hiding from someone? Is she playing a game? Or is she in the grip of a profound psychological break? This single video sparked thousands of theories. Was she being chased? Was it a ghost? Was the hotel itself alive? The police released the video hoping for answers. Instead, they created an enigma. The world was now watching, asking one question: what was happening inside that elevator? The footage offered no easy answers. It only deepened the abyss. Elisa Lam was still missing, and now the entire internet was searching for her. But the clock was ticking, and the hotel's darkest secret was still hidden, just meters above where the guests slept, in the cold, dark water on the roof. Join us in Part 2, the elevator video, where we will conduct a full, second-by-second behavioral and psychological breakdown of that infamous footage to separate fact from terrifying fiction. If you want to unravel the mystery, subscribe to Mind Story.